Good afternoon and welcome to the end of day market review for Friday, February 14th, 2014. You are going to see that both our US and Canadian markets are rising bullish. This means that the markets definitely did ending up on a positive note. We've got the Dow Jones up 0.79% for the day and the S&P 500 up 0.48%. Otherwise, we have a good rise in all of our commodities, with gold up 1.44%, silver up an outstanding 5.25%, and then oil up 0.04%. If you look at some of the economic reports, the one thing that we always really make sure to zone in on is from February 13th, and that is the jobless claims. You're going to see that they were expecting 335,000, and we actually ended up with 339,000. This means that we had larger amounts of claims than expected, but despite this negative news, we were able to still push the markets forward because of positive earnings reports. So here we are looking at the S&P 500 on the daily chart. You're going to see that it's looking for some overhead resistance around 1850. Now the MACD is rising bullish, and with that black line over top of the blue line. If we have another positive day in the markets, we just might end up seeing that blue line cross into bullish territory as well. Other than that, this overhead resistance definitely has been a significant point, with it finding resistance there twice now in the past. Taking a look at the S&P 500 on the weekly chart, you're going to be able to put things into perspective, and you're going to see that the decline that we had was enough to push us down to support levels, but it now looks like we're on our way back up again. The previous cycle high that we saw on the daily chart is still visible here on the weekly chart. If we break up beyond there, we are going to end up in uncharted territory. The TSX is looking a little bit more positive right now. It has just recently broken through its cycle high, which now puts it at its 6-month high. We've got the MACD rising bullish, and with the black line over top of the blue line. You're going to notice that even the blue line is rising right now and in bullish territory. Looking at the TSX on the weekly chart, you're going to see that we have not been this high in at least the last year. Definitely a positive thing to see, seeing that the TSX is doing so well right now. Taking a look at the volatility indicator, you're going to see that it is currently at 13.68. This means that it's back down below the 200 EMA, which is the point that we would be looking for to see the markets are back to a normal state. Volatility could still get down a little bit more, but all in all, we're very happy with where this is currently sitting. If you have any questions about anything that we've discussed, you could either send us an email or a phone call. All of our contact information is on the screen. So with that said, this has been the end of day market review for Friday, February 14th, 2014. Ciao for now.